so you can see the odds for Ja Morant to win MVP right there. That's according to Caesars Sportsbook. His odds have increased since Kevin Durant's injury. But even though he's received the second most bets since the start of the season, he's still in sixth place among the favorites. So now, for more on Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies, we're joined by Ros Gold-Onwude, my sister from the Bay. You were the ESPN radio analyst the other day, right, for Monday's Bulls-Grizzlies game. And this team, you've seen it up close and personal. So for Ja Morant specifically, what has his impact been on the organization as a whole?
Especially having just been in Memphis and watching him in person, you can see that Ja's style of play is giving this young core in the Grizzlies confidence, attitude, toughness. It's how he's constantly attacking the basket. It's his fearlessness. He backs down from nobody. But it's more than that, Malika. I spoke with Grizzlies coaching staff, and they pointed out how his preparation is helping his success. Ja is someone that really wants to lock in on the scouting report. He wants to know the ins and outs of the game. He watches a lot of basketball. He's a student, and that really helps him. Also, leadership style, he's super competitive, but he's easygoing. You know, he's fun to be around, and guys like to play with him.
He has a little bit of that balance going on. Any show, Roz, that we have Kendrick Perkins on, we talk a whole bunch about Ja Morant. But what about the rest of the team? Who is standing out to you?
I want to point out Desmond Bane. All right, he has worked really hard on being more than just a three-point shooter. You can see in that his point production has nearly doubled. The diversity of the types of shots that he's getting has increased. He's a more complete player. His rebounds are up. His assists are up. He's changed his body. You can see his confidence. But one thing that really stood out to me when I was in Memphis is how he's moving without the ball. It actually reminds me a lot of Klay Thompson in the fact that he barely has to dribble it to score his buckets because he's already made the right read on the defense to curl, to back cut, to flare out. It's actually showing a lot of maturity and IQ in his game.
Well, and the Grizzlies, they're riding high right now. They've won 12 of their last 13. They're at third in the West. What makes them so special, and what is their ceiling?
Yeah, I mean, I think they can be really good, and the reason why is even though they're young, I see a clear identity for the Grizzlies, and they know how to execute it, and it's all about possessions and pace. They want to create extra possessions. So on defense, they're long, they got active hands, they're in passing lanes, they're turning you over, and off of them turnovers, they're off to the races. Even bad shot selection is like a turnover. Bad shot, they rebound, off to the races. So as soon as you get that shot up, your defense has to start. You got to get back in transition defense, and then you must, Malika, you got to finish it with a box out because they're one of the best teams in the league at crashing the offensive glass and creating second chance opportunities and shots and points. You've got to box them out. So that identity they have really wears on teams over the course of the game.
Well, and you can see they're starting to get that recognition from other teams around the league saying, oh, it's not, oh, it's the Memphis Grizzlies. It's, oh, it's the Memphis Grizzlies.
Right.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.